So we are doing things a little bit differently today, and the reason why is because we are at a business thing, but I didn't want to not show up, right? What do I talk about all the time? Consistency, consistency, consistency. Always be there for your people. So here I am, still in my clothes from the businessy thing, all right? Came in, sat down, and now let's talk. Sound good? All right. So let's see. First things first, if you are watching on the YouTubes, what you're going to want to do is click on the, oh man, there it is, the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. If you are not watching on YouTube, what you're going to want to do at the end of the video, if you love what I'm talking about, is go over to YouTube, search my first and last name, click the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. Sound good? All right. Here, let's talk about why you're going to do that. Aside from the obvious, holy smokes, this lady knows what she's talking about-ness of everything, right? Aside from that, you are also going to win something. So one person every single week that is both subscribed and comments on my YouTube videos, one person every week wins. And what do they win? Who knows? They win all sorts of stuff, okay? So all you have to do is what? Subscribe to YouTube, my YouTube channel, not just anyone, right? Wink, wink. Also comment on the videos, make sure that you win, okay? All right, let me say hello to some friends. Oh, wait, I almost missed this. I almost missed it. Hang on, let me find it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Premiere. Here's the thing, you guys. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night, we are premiering the video Secrets to Become Your Own Boss. Secrets to Become Your Own Boss. The link is in the description of this video. You click on the link, you set your notifier, boom, pow. I will see you at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night, and I won't see you through the video because it's pre-recorded, and so I get to be in there with you, chatting with you, and we can talk about stuff. So if you have questions, real, actual questions about the video as it's going on, you can ask me because I'm going to be there with you. Isn't that cool? So there's that. All right, let me go ahead and get out of there. Now let me say hello to friends. Hello, Katie Lynn, Rachel, happy Thursday. Megan, hey, hey. Elle, hello, Martha, hello to you. Kendra, hey. Michelle, hi, Miami Beauty. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. Vonda, hey, hey, Martha. Hello, Vonda. Hey, Camille, see you there. LaShonda, hey there, how's Miami today? Miami is fantastic. I have been in a conference all day and evening so far, so I don't know about Miami, but where I've been has been lit, okay? Lit. Noreen, hi Martha, I made it to a live. Oh, yay! Carrie, good afternoon. Lori, hey girly. Hello. Michelle, hashtag holy smokeness. Oh my gosh. This is like, I wish I could stand up and show you my dress. This dress is like my favorite. Oh, can I? Yeah, sure. Oh my word. I get to do this. Mike's gonna, you have to see this dress. It's amazing. It does have a little stain on it because it's a white dress, and that's what happens, okay, with white dresses.
They can see it better.
Oh, yeah. Can they? Here.
You're really tall now.
Yay! So there's my dress. Thanks, Mike. That was fun. He was like, you totally can. You totally can do that. All right. So, hello, everybody. Mary almost said good morning, good afternoon. That's so funny. Oh, my gosh. Love the dress, you guys. It's my favorite. It's my new favorite. I just got it. When did I get this? I don't know. Last week?
You got it.
A couple days ago. Sunday?
Or maybe yesterday. I don't know.
I don't know what day it is. Anyway, whatever. Okay. We don't know what day it is. Whenever you work for yourself, you oftentimes aren't sure what day of the week it is. That's just in case you didn't already know that. That's what happens. All right. So what we're going to talk about today is when opportunity, what's the title of the video again? Just, it's the text to you. I text him the titles.
How frustration equals opportunity.
That's it. Thank you. How frustration equals opportunity. Very, very, very cool thing. Okay, you guys? There are, I believe, two types of people in the world. Okay? One type of person is going to have things happen in their life that don't align with where they think their life should be going. Okay? So they have frustrations. They have things happen to them that they think shouldn't be happening to them. Things are more difficult than what they thought they were going to be, right? So the two types of people in the world are that there's one type of person who looks at that as a headache, okay? And then just lets it go, right? Like it was a headache, maybe they don't let it go. Maybe they sit and they stew about it for a while and they kind of ruin their day and whatever, right? That's one type of person. You guys are the other type of person, and me, and Mike. We're the other type of person, okay? The other type of person is this. Frustrations or things that are challenges, maybe, that you didn't foresee happening, but we're like, all right, so this happened. What we do, right, is we turn that into opportunity. So the way that we turn frustration into opportunity is we think, gosh, that was annoying. Wonder how many other people that annoyed. All right, well, I wonder if I can help those other people that are also annoyed by that thing that annoyed me. You guys, you can build an entire business on helping other people with something that annoyed the snot out of you. No lie. We know multimillionaires and billionaires that have done that. They have built their entire businesses on the premise of, boy, that sucked. And instead of thinking, I'm less than and I need to go lick my wounds and, oh, why'd that happen to me? Instead of them thinking that, and this was us too, right? Instead of us and them and you thinking that, instead we flip it and we take the power of it back, right? And we're like, all right, I got through this. Now let me turn back around, put my hand into the fire, help the next person out. Okay? Let me turn back around that thing that was super annoying to me. Let me make it easy for the next person and the next person and the next person and the next person. You guys, don't think too hard about what you can bring to the marketplace. All right? What was difficult for you? What was hard for you? What did you go through? And that's why, I've got some moms that come to me that are like, man, my kids have these allergies and I had to figure out how to cook for them. I had to figure out what ingredients were good for them and what wasn't good for them because it's not readily accessible online and it's all kind of confusing. And man, it took me years to figure it out and it drove me crazy, right? Those same people can go right back to the other people that are trying to Google all of this stuff and say, hey, listen, I got you. I already did all that. Do you guys know that's what HBR is? All of you guys Googling, how do I start my business? How do I grow my business? How do I know who to market to? How do I know how to do an email list right? How do I know how to da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da? That's what HBR is. I had a frustration that lasted for years, right? Years. Where I'm like, that didn't work, that didn't work, that didn't work, that kind of worked, all right? Let me work with that. All right, worked, boom, there it is. That's what I did. And Mike, that's what we did. I keep doing this because he's over there. You guys, we built an entire business around a frustration of ours. Don't overthink it. What was your frustration? What was the thing that was hard for you? What did you need to make easier? What did you know, was it something with your kids? Was it something with your car? Was it something with your house? Was it something with getting financing for something? What was a headache that you went through that you can now help somebody else through? And then whenever you look at that, what happens when you look at that thing that you're able to serve people with? You look directly at it and it goes, what do I mean by that? Whenever it goes, all of a sudden you realize, and I can help with this, and I can help with this, and I can help with this, and you don't even know you need this help, but I'm going to help with this too, because you're going to realize you need it at some point. That's what happens. And I don't care what niche it is, and I don't care what topic it is. It does not matter. Maybe you had to figure out how to cloth diaper. Maybe you had to figure out how to run an entire household around allergies, right? There's somebody in HBR that had to figure out how to go gluten-free without driving herself nuts. There's somebody else, Megan, tried to self-publish a book, had a really hard time because apparently terminology is just nuts. She's like, that's crazy. I'm going to show other people how to do this because that was crazy. That was crazy I had to go through that. That's the right focus. Whenever you go through something and you're frustrated by it, look at the frustration. Look at the frustration and be like, okay. Once you get through it, you look back and you're like, I'm going to help the next person because that was crazy. Right? That's what it's all about. Now think, what have you been through? My challenge to you now today, what have you been through in your life from when you were born? Probably not when you were born. It's probably going to be after college. Let's be realistic, right? But maybe during high school, who knows? Maybe it's a skin thing, right? We have some people in HBR, at least one in specific, that she had acne whenever she was a teenager, and she had to figure out how to be able to get her skin in a good place naturally, right? Without having to do all of this crazy stuff that actually hurts your inside system. Okay? So there's all sorts of ways to serve. So if you guys are looking at HBR and you're like, I don't know if she can help me though. I don't know. People are publishing books and people are doing skin health. People are doing gluten-free stuff. People are doing garage work, working on cars. People are doing all sorts of stuff. I don't care what you do. I am a strategist. I can look at any business. Okay? I understand growth. Growth is what I understand. I don't have to understand certain segments. I understand growth, and I can walk you into how the growth happens, right? That is HBR, okay? Just so you guys know, HBR legit, okay? Legit is half off only for the next week and a half. Make sure you get in. My suggestion would be to get in today. The reason why is this, because the e-commerce site is going to be live very, very soon. The e-commerce site is going to help you sell your stuff, okay? It's not going to be an additional monthly payment or anything like that. It's going to help you. I'm going to bring people in and they're going to buy your stuff. But if you don't have stuff to buy, they can't buy your stuff, okay? So that makes sense, doesn't it? So you would need to be in HBR now, get your stuff together, and then you'll be able to be on the e-commerce site whenever it's live. And then whenever I'm bringing people into the site, they will be seeing you too, okay? Make sure you do that. Make sure you're not putting off things that are going to make you better as a person, okay? Make sure we're not looking at things that are going to make us better as people and we're putting it off to the next day and the next day and the next day. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. You guys, tomorrow doesn't happen. It doesn't ever happen. For some people, it literally doesn't happen. Today is all we ever have. If you're going to be somebody that changes your life, you have to at some point say, today's the day I'm doing it, or it doesn't ever happen. I love you so much, but that's real. Okay? For real. So my suggestion would be to, where is it? Go over to my Facebook business page. Go to Livin the Dream with Martha. Message me the words case study, rainbows and unicorns, Miami, hey girl, whatever you want to message me, totally fine, makes no difference to me. We're going to go through the details of HBR, and then you're going to decide if you're in or you're out. I would love for you to be in. The people that are in, I'm taking places, okay? So I would love for you to be in. Understand I could charge $100,000 easy for what I'm doing, okay? I'm at a program right now that literally charges $35,000 for 2 days. We're at a thing for 2 days for $35,000. Next week, we go to another 2-day thing for $50,000. We are getting this kind of like, we grow at that level and then we funnel it into our people. If you want that from me, you need to be an HBR. My people are my HBR people. Okay, you guys? That's like, you gotta be in there. If you want like all of the goodies, you gotta be in there. Okay? All right. So, what questions do you have? Oh, and I said it's half off, didn't I? It's half off for right now. Next week and a half, it's half off. Carrie, do it scared. You won't regret it. Heck yes. Shannon, HBR will change your life. You guys shout it out. If you're an HBR, let people know how it's going to. And understand, I have no horse in this race, right? Like with the people that are talking to you right now in the comments, they're doing it on their own volition. I don't get with them ahead of time and say, hey guys, would you go ahead and comment on my videos? I don't do that. They're commenting because they know it's changed their life and they want everybody to have the same change and transformation they did. And you know why? Because this is a movement. And a movement, you guys, means everybody goes together. So you're having people within HBR saying, hey, come with us. Not, hey, don't do it because you're going to be my competition. Come with us because there's enough for all of us at the table. Right? That's what they're doing. You've never met another community like the HBR folks. Never in life. It's special. Megan, HBR exactly how my hubby and I will become the first millionaires in our family's line. There it is. Millionaire isn't a bad word, guys. We need to get the whole thought of millionaires being a bad word out of our head. Oh, she talks about money a lot. You guys, what else are we going to do? How are you going to make positive impact in the world if you don't have the dollars to be able to do it? How are you going to make positive impact in the world if you have to be at work 80 hours a week, not able to see your kids, you get home, you're tired, you're frustrated, you're anxious, you're depressed, you're not showing up daily as the best version of yourself? How are you going to make positive impact in the world? You tell me. You tell me. I'm interested to hear anybody's opinion on that. You guys, whenever we make money, we make positive impact. I was on the phone with Operation Underground Railroad the other day, on the phone with them. And they're like, oh my gosh, you're doing what? I said, I'm going to raise $1 million for you guys. And they're like, all right then. And I said, what I need from you is to make me a landing page so I can track the names so they're not going to have to email me, da-da-da-da-da. And they're like, we'll make you one like we made for Tony Robbins. I said, yes, like that. They said, we appreciate you. And I said, I appreciate you. And that's the kind of partnerships you develop, guys. We change the world. And do you know why we change the world? Because we believe that we can. I almost wanted to cry there for a second. There's nothing else to it. We believe that we can. And so we do. And you can as well. You just need to be around a community of people with such belief in themselves and in you that you know you cannot fail. And you won't. That's how it goes. Rachel, HBR is my greatest mission. Oh my word, I love it. Vonda, good people with money do good things in the world. Amen to that. Amanda, HBR is it. Heck yeah, it is. Lorna, it's just brilliant. I'm understanding branding. All things people charge thousands upon thousands for. I don't charge you what I could charge you. Exactly. I don't. It's because I need for it to be accessible to you. I need for you to be able to go out and do this stuff. So you have to be able to afford it, right? You can afford it. I don't care who you are, you can afford HBR, and especially at half off. You can afford it. You can't afford not to do it. What does it cost you not to learn how to do things the right way? What does it cost you just on a weekly or monthly basis not to be living your purpose? Not to be showing your family and your kids how you show up and change the game? What does that cost you? Because HBR doesn't cost much, but it costs a lot not to do it. All right, I'm out. We're going to go to dinner. Love you guys. I will see you tomorrow.